Guys, it's Kitty Hill. Welcome back to our Disney Day. So we are playing our Disney 100 Sidekicks collaborations challenge. So we have different tinies that have been created by these 25 creators. What we are going to be doing is they are all in this binder here. We're going to be rolling a dice to work out what page challenge we're looking at. Then we will be rolling a second dice to work out exactly what challenge, we will be looking at, and then we will go through and put some money on it, and we will do that until we run out of our money. So before we get started, I need to fill in this because we had one challenge that was completed last time and I forgot all about this. So I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to do a circle, a cross? Probably a cross. All right, so we're going to start with that. I don't know. Are we meant to be doing... Maybe we do money. How many icons do you reckon there are? There's probably 100 icons, right? So let's make each one. How much do I want? Probably want like 2,000, which would be like $20 for each icon. So yeah. So that's 5 for that week. And then we'll put 5 in for this week, but we'll use a different color. So I think it's $20 for each icon. Yeah, okay, so $20. Start. Don't know when we finish this. On the 12th. Don't know when we'll finish. And we are saving for dental. Yeah, gross. All right, so let's just this. I'm going to leave this here, so if you want to have a look at the collaborators, you can have a look. And I am going to start by adding into dental binder, since that's what this is for, $100, which is what we have to spend today. So we now have $200 in our dental fund. And then we have $40 in fives, $30 in... No, that'd be more than 30. Probably $40 in that, and then $20 in this. Might actually be 50. I don't know. We have $100 in total. I put slightly more fives than we did last time because we didn't need all of those ones. So let's get started. We're going to roll an 8-sided dice, which will tell us what page we're on. And then we are going to roll a 20-sided dice to tell us which challenge it is. All right, we are starting with challenge page number 4. And from this, we are going to challenge number 10, which is this challenge from the Dramatic Panda. I don't actually know who that is. So, this is going to be a roll and save. No, we're not doing 6 straight from the start. So we get a 2. I really need to get a dice tower so I can use my D4s. But I might just use them anyway and just hope for the best. All right, so that's our first challenge done. And then we need to add $2 to our done pile. Maybe we'll put the done pile up here. All right, page 3. And we are going for challenge 20. So I get to pick. Whose do I want to do today? We didn't do... No, we did one of everybody's. I know. Let's do Flounder. Flounder is from Becca Can Budget. So we are going to do a little Flounder. Do we want to do a roll and save for Flounder? Maybe. All right, so we'll do $3 for Flounder. And I'm going to write in this purple pen because I think that would be easily seen. All right, I may start regretting this budget denomination of cash situation, but we will just go with it. All right, we are on 4 and we are doing challenge 11. 10 and 11. So we did this one last time. This whole set is from the Dramatic Panda. All right, ready, D4. 2. Maybe what we should do is we'll roll the D6, but the 4, 5, and 6 will be 1, 2, and 3 as well. I think we might do that because the D4s don't roll very well. Whoops, didn't mean to throw that. All right, 8. This is good. This is the first time we've visited 8. Actually, I didn't need to put my $2 in. Don't forget. All right, so 8. This is only got 7 challenges. So we're going to roll our D8 and number 6. So this is from Dawn's Sunrise Budgeting. Oh my goodness. Can you please be nice to me today? Thank you. All right, so we have a glass slipper. How many glass slippers? So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 is 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so 5 will be 2. I really hope that makes sense. If that does not make sense, which it may not, just hopefully it's fine. I'm going to colour this in like a glass slipper. One of these pens is like a really light blue, and it's not this one, but they all look very, very similar. Might be this one. Oh, these might be the same pens though. Yeah, they're the same. All right, whatever. Oh, actually I have a silver. Maybe I'll do the next one in that. Okay, anyway, sidetracked. I was doing 2. That's right. Well, let's do the next one in silver. There we go. I don't know which one looks glass like. All right, so that is... Sorry, I keep knocking you. Sorry about that. All right, next. Oh, we're number 8 again. So we'll roll again for challenge number 3. So we're going to Dot from Overthinking and Budgeting. And how many? 2. Do we want roll and save for this? Or are we just crossing out? Well, we might cross out. So we are crossing out 2 and adding 4. And I did not add my $4 for that. So let's do that now. I am 100% going to forget at some point. So we needed $8. So there is $8. Perfect. All right. That is done. Next, we're going to page 6. Lovely. And who are we visiting today? 20, my choice. I want to save with Glow one. So let's do Stitch the Ballerina from Save with Glow. Absolutely adorable. All right. And how many of these are we doing? 2. Lots of 2s today. All right. I think... No, I need a stitchy colour. This might be too dark for a stitchy colour, but 1 and 2. So that is going to be $4 for that. 1 and 2. Perfect. All right. Next, we are going to page 4. And we are doing challenge 8. 1, 2, this one. So this is from the Budgeting RT, otherwise known as Kip and Lou. I really struggled to find this one. Let's do this one. Just crossing them out. So we'll just cross out 3 of these little guys. 1, 2, and 3. So that will be $6 going to the back. Lovely. All right, next we're on page 4. That's what we're currently on. And 19, so I get to pick. I'm going to pick Hey Hey because there are a lot of these. So I'm going to do a roll and save. So that is a 1. So $1 will go in for that. Perfect. All right, next page 2. I think we're doing the evens today. Challenge 16, 18, 17, 16. Stitch, lovely. Love to see you, my man, from Becca Can Budget. And we are going to add into our circle a 2. So $2 for Mr. Stitch. Lovely. There we go. Perfect. All right, next we are on page 5 and doing challenge 17. Okay, 5 and then 17 is this dude. I'll put it upside down. And how many things are we doing today? We are doing 3. So I think this dude has to be a yellow. I don't know if you're going to see a yellow though. 1, 2, 3. You can kind of see it. All right, so that is from Tours Cash Corner. Really a cute challenge. So we need 6 going into the back. I'm going to be running out of 1s and 5s soon, I reckon. All right, next we are on page number 1, which has 9 challenges. So we need our special 10-sided dice. And that is number 7, which is the Cheshire Cat. So how many of him are we getting? 1. Sorry, Cheshire. Oh, this has to be pink, right? All right, go this pink. So 1 little bottle, coloured in, ready to go. So that is $2 for the Cheshire Cat. Boop. Thank you. All right, next we have number 5. And we are going to challenge 7, which is the trumpets. So this is from Toria's Budgets. We have quite a few little trumpets, so let's roll our dice. We are going to cross off 1 of those. So 1 goes bye-byes, and we will add $2 to our back pile. Perfect. All right, next we're going to page 3. And we are doing challenge 9, which is from Budgeting with Carly. We're doing a roll and save, so that was a 2. So we will add a 2 into our pile at the back. Perfect. All right, who's next? Page 6. And challenge 18. Dumbo. All right. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Let me have the challenge, please. All right. How many of these are we crossing out? 2. So we're going to cross out 2 donuts. They are not donuts. What is that? Peanuts. Ugh. Brain not functioning. Okay. So we'll put Dumbo back in there, and we need $4 to go into our back pile. Perfect. All right, next we're on page 5. And we are doing challenge number 1. Lovely. So this is from Spooky Budgets, and we're doing a roll and save. Apparently we're D6ing this one because I've got a 6 on there, so it's fine. We've got a 3 anyway. It'll be okay. All right, so that's already earned us $9 for that one alone, which is pretty good, but this is going to be a pretty spendy set of challenges, which is good because that's kind of what I need. So that's 4, and we are going to challenge 10, which is this one again. This is the one we started with, I think. All right, roll and save. We're getting another 2. It's going to look like we're just doing 2s on this challenge if we only get 2s. Whatever, that's fine. All right, so that's a 2 going back into our discard pile. Lovely. 7. And we're doing challenge 1. 2 ones in a row. No, it wasn't a row. Okay, how many of these are we doing? 1. 1 little bow. Goodbye, little bow. Lovely to see you. There's $2. Perfect. All right. Challenge page 4. And we are doing number 11. Oh, this dude again. We've seen this dude quite a lot today, actually. All right, and we are rolling another 2. This one, both of these just look like 2s, but we are rolling. All right. And there's a 2. All right, next we've got 5 and challenge 16. So that's this one. Alrighty, so we're going to roll, it's got to be a D4. I'm going to roll a D4. Hang on, let me shake it. Okay, we got a 2. Getting a lot of 2s today. So the ones down the bottom currently are the ones that I've been rolling and saving, and then we also used this one as a bit of a catch-all last time, which is where the 1 came from. All right, so that is that. Next, we've got number 3, and we're doing challenge 10. Getting a lot of 10s today, actually. 10s and 1s. All right, and we are D6ing this. 3. No, that's right in pink. So a 3 for Abu from Budgets with Kylie. Perfect. Did I do the last challenges too? I don't think I did, so I'm actually going to put a 5 back there. I may have. I may be forgetting some things, so my numbers, it's probably not going to be exactly however many we need in the end, but anything is going to be better than nothing, so I don't really care if we end up being a little bit off. All right, so I got a 3, but 3 is done, so let's roll again. 6. Oh, what is your name again? Oh, no. Flounder? Is it Flounder? All right, oh, I just dropped my D6. Okay, new D6. All right, and we got a 1 for Flounder. Alrighty. Lovely, and then let's give the 1 to the back. Perfect. All right, now, D8. We're going to page 1. We are rolling our 10-sided dice. And we are on challenge number 9. I don't know who this dude is. I've never seen whatever this is from. We're just going to cross off 2 of these guys. I don't know what colour you would be. She's brown. All right, so 1 and 2. That means we need $4. I'm going to chuck a 5 back there. I got a lot of 5s today. So I got used a lot last time, so I grabbed a lot more this time, but I don't know. We haven't really used them much today. That's okay. Alrighty, next we have number 2, challenge 12. 10, 11, 12. We got Bambi. Alright, this needs to be a nice colour. Let's go this purple. So how many of these am I colouring in? 2. Like, I'm definitely not colouring in 5. Should have just coloured in the centres. I like colouring in the centres of flowers. Ooh. All right, how many? 2. These are not going to be perfectly coloured in, but it just needs to be close enough that I know. All right, so that is that done. All right, we'll put $4 in for that. All right, next. We are going to challenge page 4. Okay, hang on. Let me put this in properly. This is going to annoy me. All right, 4. And we are going to challenge 4. Double 4s. That is this. This looks like a good roll and save one. We roll a 1. So we save a 1. That'll be fine. Kind of running out of 1s though. Lovely. All right, next we are on 7. 4, challenge 14. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Roll a D8. Ooh. All right, 7. Okay. Slight regrets with that challenge, but that's okay. That gets rid of another 5. So there's our 7. Perfect. And we got 2 more to come up on that, and that will be done. Next, we are on page 1 with our D10. We're doing challenge 8, which is this dude from Steph's on a Budget, which is a roll and save with a D6. And of course, oh, we got another 6. Great. That's okay. We've still got 1 5 left, so it will be fine. All right, so there's a 5 and a 1. Perfect. Oh no, we do have 1 more 5 left. All right, 4. And challenge 6. So we're going to this dude. I don't know who this dude is either, actually. Somebody with shoes. No clue. All right, how many of these are we doing? 1. Or we could do it 4 on this dude. No, let's do the 1. So I don't want to go too quickly, but I don't want to go too slowly, so I'm not sure. So yes, I really need to be able to roll the D4 nicely, but it'll be fine. All right, 4 again. And we're doing challenge 15. 18, 17, 16, 15. So the cheese. All right, how many of the cheeses are we crossing out? 3. Lovely. Okay, cheese 1, cheese 2, cheese 3, so that's $6. So that will be our last 5. And possibly our last one, actually. So that could cause issues. All right, so how much do we have left? 10, 11, 12, it looks like. So we're going to challenge 5. 19, so I get to pick. I don't know. Let's go with the ratatouille. Let's go vegetable ratatouille. Excuse me. Thank you. From Budget with Amanda. How many vegetables? 3 vegetables. That's too many vegetables for my liking. But that is $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. That will go back. All right, we have $6 left. So let's roll and see what we got. Challenge 3. And we are going challenge 14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's right, I think. All right, how many flounders are we crossing off today? 2. All right, and then we only have 2 left, so let's colour in. I don't know why I'm going purple forks. That's not smart. I have a silver too. Why am I doing purple? Let's do it in silver, like an actual fork. Somebody just chucked out a really weird fork. It's fine. All right, so that is that. All right, and then we need, we might do a budget with Carly one on this. Or we could do each one of these. No, we don't want to do. Okay, let's just roll this again, and whoever gets it will get the last one. So that is flounder, and we'll give him a 2. Kind of a little bit hard to see, but it should be fine. And that is the last 200 back in. And that is our challenge done for today. Let me know what you think. If you have any tips or suggestions, anything like that. It's still a little bit clunky, but I think we're getting a little bit smoother. But I do probably need to get myself a D4 of some sort. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!